Welcome to the Veteran Support Team of America's Philanthropy program. In this critical training, we'll unlock the secret to securing major gifts. These gifts are the lifeblood of our organization, fueling our mission to support our nation's heroes. Major gifts represent a different league of giving. They are about inspiring transformative contributions. These gifts propel our initiatives forward, funding crucial programs and making a lasting impact on veterans and their families. Let's begin our journey toward unlocking major gifts and transforming the future of veteran support. Many fundraisers focus on motivation, but securing major gifts requires a different approach. It's about understanding the source of those gifts. Major gifts come from wealth, not disposable income. Wealth and disposable income are fundamentally different categories. Wealth stems from appreciating assets like stocks, real estate, and businesses. By recognizing that major gifts originate from wealth, we can tailor our approach to effectively cultivate and secure these contributions. We'll explore how to identify individuals with significant wealth and engage them in conversations about aligning their philanthropic goals with our mission. Let's delve deeper into the world of wealth and its implications for unlocking major gifts. To grasp wealth-driven philanthropy, we must dispel misconceptions about wealth. Many associate wealth with extravagant lifestyles, but true wealth runs deeper. It's not about the size of one's paycheck, it's about the value of one's assets. Wealth represents accumulated value built over time through strategic investments. Understanding this distinction is paramount for fundraising success. By recognizing that major gifts stem from wealth, we unlock possibilities, empowering donors to make a profound impact. This approach allows us to present ambitious giving opportunities aligned with donors' financial realities. Let's explore the mechanics of wealth creation. Wealth is built through assets, not merely income streams. Assets are resources with economic value that generate future benefits. These can include tangible assets like real estate and businesses, as well as intangible assets like stocks and bonds. Consider a young professional purchasing a modest home, which appreciates over time, transforming into a valuable asset. This principle applies across various asset classes, forming the bedrock of wealth creation. Understanding this helps us identify potential major gift donors. Understanding wealth creation is a fundamental shift in perspective for fundraisers. By recognizing that major gifts stem from assets, we unlock a deeper understanding of our donors' capacity to give. Consider a donor with significant real estate holdings. Engaging them in a conversation about their assets and philanthropic goals can unlock the potential for a major gift. This knowledge empowers us to have more meaningful conversations with our donors. We can educate them about various ways to give from their assets, aligning their philanthropic passions with their financial realities. This approach unlocks a new level of generosity and impact. The concept of wealth creation through assets is vividly illustrated by countless success stories. Consider Bill Gates, whose immense fortune stemmed from strategic investments in his company and other ventures. Gates's story exemplifies how entrepreneurial vision and astute financial decisions create extraordinary wealth. However, you don't need to be a tech visionary to build wealth through assets. Countless individuals have achieved financial security by consistently investing in the stock market. A school teacher, for instance, who diligently invested a portion of their salary in a diversified portfolio, amassed a sizable nest egg over time. These examples remind us that wealth accumulation is attainable for anyone willing to embrace a long-term perspective. Central to wealth creation is the power of compounding. Compounding is the snowball effect of earning returns on your initial investments and the subsequent returns those investments generate. Over time, even small contributions can grow exponentially. Imagine a single snowflake transforming into a powerful avalanche. Each investment, however modest, contributes to the growing snowball, gaining momentum over time. The earlier one begins investing, the more time their money has to compound and grow. Even small, consistent contributions can yield remarkable results. The key is to harness the power of time and let compounding work its magic. Understanding wealth creation is about shifting our mindset and approach to securing major gifts. We must move beyond disposable income and embrace the potential within our donors' accumulated wealth. When we view donations through the lens of wealth, we unlock new possibilities. Major gifts are determined by a lifetime of accumulated assets and financial planning. This realization empowers us to engage in meaningful conversations with our donors. We must educate ourselves about various giving vehicles that tap into a donor's wealth. By embracing this wealth-centric approach, we empower our donors to make a profound and lasting impact. Let's delve into the impact of approaching donations from a wealth perspective. Framing a request in terms of a donor's overall assets can trigger a significant shift in their giving behavior. It's about aligning their philanthropic goals with their true capacity to give. When we ask for gifts from disposable income, we limit their generosity. However, engaging them in conversations about their wealth unlocks a different mindset. Asking for a donation from wealth prompts them to consider their overall resources. This approach can lead to more substantial contributions. This shift in perspective is deeply rooted in behavioral psychology. People's perceptions of value and willingness to spend are influenced by the context in which choices are presented. This principle, known as framing, plays a crucial role in unlocking major gifts from wealth. One study found that consumers were more likely to purchase a product when its price was framed as a daily cost, rather than a monthly one. Similarly, donors might balk at a large request, but when presented as a fraction of their overall net worth, it can seem more manageable. Another principle at play is anchoring, where large numbers influence subsequent judgments. Understanding and leveraging these principles can unlock a new level of generosity. The impact of wealth framing on charitable giving has been confirmed through numerous experiments. One study found that priming individuals to think about their wealth led to a significant increase in their spending. Another study found that framing charitable requests in terms of annual giving led to larger contributions. These studies underscore a critical insight for fundraisers. The way we frame our requests and engage with donors' perceptions of their wealth can impact their giving behavior. By understanding and leveraging these principles, we can unlock a new level of generosity. This approach can propel our fundraising efforts to unprecedented success. The notion that wealth drives major gifts is grounded in empirical data. Research consistently demonstrates a strong correlation between wealth accumulation and charitable giving. Organizations that sought donations of non-cash assets experienced faster growth in contributions. Tapping into a donor's wealth unlocks a different level of giving potential. High net worth households consistently donate a larger proportion of their income to charity. As wealth increases, so does the propensity for philanthropic giving. Unlocking the full potential of major gifts requires embracing non-cash assets. These assets offer a unique opportunity for transformative contributions and substantial tax advantages. Donating appreciated securities allows donors to bypass capital gains taxes. This tax efficiency maximizes the impact of the gift while providing financial benefits for the donor. Real estate, business interests, and valuable collectibles can be powerful tools for charitable giving. Donating these assets through planned giving vehicles can provide income streams, tax benefits, and a lasting legacy. Section 3. Case Studies. Witnessing the transformative power of wealth-based giving. Real-world case studies show how wealth-based giving propels missions forward. Major gifts result from strategic cultivation and understanding donor capacity. A community hospital struggled to fund an emergency room expansion. Small donations fell short of the goal. They approached a donor for a stock gift. The donor's multi-million-dollar gift completed the expansion. A nonprofit received land from a couple passionate about conservation. The donation preserved a valuable ecosystem. Planned giving strategies enhance conservation efforts. Wealth-based giving unlocks extraordinary generosity and lasting impact. Section 1. Practical Steps. Integrating Wealth-Based Strategies. Understanding the importance of wealth in securing major gifts is crucial, but it's equally vital to translate this knowledge into actionable strategies. Let's explore practical steps you can implement to effectively integrate wealth-based fundraising into your organization's development plan. Remember, this isn't about pressuring donors, it's about empowering them to make a profound impact aligned with their financial capacity. Firstly, enhance your donor research. Go beyond basic demographic data and delve into indicators of wealth, such as real estate holdings, business ownership, and stock holdings. Numerous online resources and databases can provide valuable insights into a donor's financial capacity. This information allows you to identify individuals with the potential for major gifts and tailor your approach accordingly. Secondly, provide ongoing training for your fundraising team. Equip them with the knowledge and skills to engage in conversations about wealth and philanthropy comfortably. Train them to identify opportunities to discuss non-cash assets, planned giving options, and the tax advantages associated with these giving vehicles. A well-informed team is crucial for maximizing the effectiveness of your wealth-based fundraising efforts. Thirdly, incorporate wealth-centric language into your communications. Subtly weave in messages that highlight the impact of major gifts funded by assets. Share inspiring stories of donors who have made transformative contributions through appreciated stock, real estate bequests, or charitable trusts. By normalizing these giving vehicles, you make it easier for donors to envision themselves participating at that level. Section 2. Shifting the conversation. Guiding donors towards impact. Transitioning from traditional fundraising appeals to a wealth-centric approach requires a delicate touch and a genuine desire to empower your donors. It's not about making them uncomfortable. It's about guiding them towards a level of giving that aligns with their philanthropic passions and financial reality. Begin by actively listening to your donors. Take the time to understand their values, their motivations for giving, and their long-term financial goals. By demonstrating genuine interest in their lives beyond their immediate capacity to write a check, you build trust and create a space for open and honest conversations about philanthropy. When discussing giving opportunities, frame your requests in terms of impact, not just dollar amounts. Instead of simply asking for a specific sum, connect their potential contribution to tangible outcomes. For example, explain how a gift of appreciated stock could fund a new scholarship program, or how a planned gift of real estate could ensure the long-term sustainability of a conservation project. Moreover, don't shy away from discussing the tax benefits associated with various giving vehicles. Many donors, especially those with significant assets, are eager to minimize their tax burden while maximizing their philanthropic impact. By educating them about the tax advantages of donating appreciated securities, establishing charitable trusts, or including your organization in their estate plans, you empower them to make strategic giving decisions that benefit both their financial well-being and the causes they care about. Remember, securing major gifts from wealth is not about transactional requests. It's about building lasting relationships with your donors, understanding their aspirations, and guiding them towards a level of giving that aligns with their values and their vision for a better world. Section 1. Embracing the power of wealth. A call to action for transformative giving. As we conclude this training, remember this. Major gifts come from wealth, not disposable income. This understanding is not about pressuring donors, it's about empowering them to make a real and lasting impact. By shifting our mindset and embracing wealth-based strategies, we unlock a new level of philanthropic potential. Throughout this program, we've explored the fundamental difference between wealth and disposable income, highlighting how wealth, built through assets, represents a far greater capacity for giving. We've delved into the psychological factors that influence giving behavior, emphasizing the importance of framing requests in a way that resonates with a donor's financial reality. We've examined compelling data and real-world examples proving that focusing on wealth unlocks transformative gifts that fuel organizational growth and impact. Now, it's time to put this knowledge into action. Embrace the power of wealth, not as a taboo topic, but as a gateway to meaningful engagement with your donors. Empower your team with the skills and knowledge to navigate conversations about wealth and philanthropy comfortably and confidently. Develop a strategic plan that incorporates wealth screening, targeted cultivation, and a deep understanding of planned giving vehicles. Remember, You are not asking for handouts. You are inviting donors to be architects of change, to invest their hard-earned wealth in creating a better world. By embracing this approach, you unlock not just major gifts, but a deeper sense of partnership and shared purpose with your donors, transforming lives and leaving an enduring legacy for generations to come.
For the Veteran Support Team of America, every dollar donated represents hope. It's a lifeline for those who've served our nation, a symbol of gratitude transformed into tangible support. Fundraising is about connecting people with a cause they believe in, translating compassion into action. Understanding how to make the cost feel smaller without diminishing the impact is crucial for successful fundraising.
Traditional economics often portrays cost as a simple equation, a fixed amount deducted from one's resources. Behavioral economics reveals that cost is as much about feeling as it is about figures. $100 might feel significant for everyday purchases, but for a cause someone cares about, it can feel manageable. By tapping into intrinsic motivations and navigating the emotional landscape of cost perception, we can empower more people to give generously.
When it comes to charitable giving, logic and emotion walk hand in hand. Effective fundraising frames financial contributions within a larger narrative of impact and connection. It's about showing donors that their contributions, no matter the size, create real, tangible change in veterans' lives. Highlighting the emotional rewards of giving demonstrates that even small contributions can have a significant impact. Every dollar donated to the Veteran Support Team of America represents a commitment to honoring sacrifices. The decision to donate involves navigating complex budgets and weighing priorities. Understanding the psychology of cost perception is paramount. By reframing the conversation around cost, we can empower donors to make decisions that align with their values.
The perceived cost of a donation is heavily influenced by context. $100 might feel substantial against monthly expenses, but smaller against overall financial picture. Framing the requested amount within a broader context influences how donors perceive its magnitude. Presenting the request in a way that resonates with donors' values empowers them to give generously.
To make the cost of giving feel smaller, we need to shift the narrative. Reframe it as an investment in the well-being of veterans and the values donors hold dear. Highlighting the impact of donations reinforces this reframing. When donors understand their contributions create life-changing outcomes, the perceived cost diminishes.
Objective subtraction involves reducing the actual cost of a donation. Framing tax benefits as a matching gift from the government transforms the narrative. This positions the donor alongside the government as a partner in supporting veterans. The focus shifts from money leaving the donor's pocket to the collective impact being generated.
Framing donations as part of a larger collective effort reduces the perceived burden. Highlighting the generosity of other donors showcases how contributions achieve a shared goal. This transforms the donation from a solitary act into a team effort. The perceived cost of giving diminishes when seen as a shared investment in a brighter future for veterans. Making the cost of giving feel smaller isn't limited to financial strategies. Volunteers donate time, skills, and compassion, providing invaluable support. Engaging supporters in non-financial ways fosters a sense of shared purpose and belonging. Expanding the definition of giving unlocks opportunities to engage supporters meaningfully.
Adding perceived value enhances the overall giving experience. Charitable auctions and raffles offer tangible benefits that align with donor interests. The excitement of potentially winning something adds an element of entertainment. Ensuring offered benefits align with the mission ties the reward back to the cause.
Highlighting the emotional benefits of giving can be impactful. Acts of generosity trigger a helper's high, leaving donors feeling happier. Sharing stories of the direct impact of donations creates a powerful emotional connection. Reinforcing that giving is about lives touched and connections forged inspires genuine desire to contribute.
Section 3. The power of perception. Anchoring donations to maximize impact. The psychological principle of anchoring can make costs feel smaller. Presenting a reference point influences how donors perceive their contribution. Like displaying a luxury item to make others seem affordable, we can position donation amounts strategically. Presenting a range of giving levels, each anchored to a specific impact, encourages generosity. $50 provides a warm meal for a homeless veteran. $100 covers transportation for medical treatment. $500 sponsors job training. Anchoring donation levels to tangible outcomes makes contributions feel significant. Framing donation requests within everyday expenses is effective. For the cost of a daily coffee, provide a veteran with a week's meals. Leveraging anchoring highlights the value of small contributions in supporting our heroes.
Section 1. The price of perspective, how we frame cost shapes giving. We've explored how tax benefits and matching gifts can make giving feel smaller. Now, let's delve into how our brains interpret and assign value to money. A dollar can feel like a fortune or a pittance based on framing. Imagine asking for a $1,000 donation. Compared to daily expenses, it feels substantial, but within their financial picture, it seems smaller. This is the art of framing. By choosing reference points, we influence perception. Highlighting affordability shows even large donations are small fractions. Our goal is to present requests that resonate with financial realities.
Section 2. The plastic effect. Why payment methods matter more than we think. The method of donation can influence how the cost is perceived. Behavioral economics shows the credit card effect. Spending with a card feels less painful than with cash. Handing over cash triggers a more immediate sense of loss. We see the money leaving, activating pain centers in our brains. Using a credit card creates the greatest psychological distance from the cost. Making electronic donations seamless can encourage greater generosity.
Section 3. Tapping into abundance. Framing wealth to encourage generosity. When it comes to major gift fundraising, understanding the psychology of wealth becomes paramount. It's important to remember that even individuals with significant financial resources may not always feel wealthy. Their perception of their own financial standing is often relative to their peers, their aspirations, and their past experiences. This is where the concept of abundance mentality comes into play. People operating from a scarcity mindset view wealth as a finite resource, constantly fearing loss and clinging tightly to what they have. Conversely, those with an abundance mentality view wealth as something that can be generated, shared, and enjoyed without diminishing their own sense of security. In our fundraising efforts, we want to cultivate an environment that fosters an abundance mentality. This can involve sharing stories of transformative philanthropy, highlighting how strategic giving has not only benefited worthy causes, but also brought joy and fulfillment to the givers themselves. We can also emphasize the legacy-building potential of major gifts. By framing donations as investments in the future, creating scholarships, funding research, establishing endowments, we tap into a donor's desire to make a lasting impact that extends beyond their own lifetime. By shifting the conversation from scarcity to abundance, from fear of loss to the joy of giving, we can empower donors at all levels to embrace their philanthropic potential and contribute to creating a brighter future for our veterans and our nation.
The windfall effect, turning unexpected gains into opportunities for good. Have you ever received an unexpected financial boost, a work bonus, a tax refund, an inheritance, and felt an urge to share your good fortune? This impulse is deeply rooted in human psychology. Behavioral economists have observed a phenomenon known as the windfall effect, which suggests that we're often more generous with money that feels like a bonus, a surplus above and beyond our regular income. Think about how we typically budget and allocate our money. We have fixed expenses, rent, utilities, groceries, and discretionary spending categories, entertainment, dining out, travel. When we receive a windfall, it doesn't neatly fit into these predetermined categories. It feels like found money, which can make us more open to using it in ways that align with our values, such as supporting charitable causes. In our fundraising efforts, we can capitalize on this windfall effect by strategically timing our outreach and messaging. For example, consider sending a targeted appeal to donors shortly after tax season, when many people are receiving refunds. We can frame our message around the idea of turning a portion of their unexpected gain into a meaningful gift for veterans in need. By highlighting the timely opportunity to make a difference with their windfall, we can tap into donors' heightened sense of generosity and inspire them to channel those extra funds towards supporting a cause they believe in.
Reframing loss aversion, positioning donations as a way to preserve value. Humans are hardwired to avoid loss. Behavioral economics research has consistently shown that the pain of losing something, money, possessions, opportunities, is often felt more acutely than the pleasure of gaining something of equal value. This principle, known as loss aversion, has profound implications for how we approach fundraising. Instead of focusing solely on the cost of giving, we can reframe donations as a way to avoid a different kind of loss: the loss of potential tax benefits, the loss of opportunity to make a difference, or even the loss of leaving a lasting legacy. For example, when discussing tax-deductible donations, we can emphasize that by giving now, you can reduce your tax burden and keep more of your hard-earned money. This framing taps into donors' desire to minimize losses and positions giving as a financially savvy decision. Similarly, we can highlight the opportunity cost of inaction. We can remind donors that every day, veterans are struggling with challenges that could be alleviated with their support. By framing donations as a way to avoid the loss of making a difference in the lives of those who served, we tap into their desire to live a life of purpose and impact.
The power of timing. Capitalizing on moments of financial fluidity. Just as the windfall effect highlights the power of capitalizing on moments of unexpected financial gain, we can also leverage moments of increased financial fluidity to encourage giving. These are times when donors might be more open to reevaluating their financial priorities or making significant charitable contributions. Consider major life transitions: retirement, the sale of a business, the inheritance of an estate. These are often inflection points when individuals reassess their financial goals and seek ways to align their resources with their values. Reaching out to donors during these times, with sensitivity and understanding, can be incredibly impactful. We can also encourage donors to consider legacy giving, making provisions in their will or estate plans to support causes they care about. This type of giving allows them to leave a lasting impact that extends beyond their own lifetime, honoring their values and making a difference for generations to come. By understanding the psychological factors that influence giving, and by strategically framing our requests and timing our appeals, we can empower more people to embrace their philanthropic potential and contribute to creating a brighter future for our veterans and our nation.
The ripple effect of compassion. Amplifying impact by making costs feel smaller. As we've journeyed through the multifaceted landscape of fundraising, one crucial theme has remained constant: the power of making costs feel smaller. This isn't about deception or minimizing the value of donations. It's about understanding and leveraging the psychology of giving to empower more people to contribute to a cause they believe in, supporting the brave men and women who have selflessly served our nation. By understanding the nuances of objective and emotional subtraction, by reframing costs as investments in impact, by tapping into the power of matching, anchoring, and highlighting the emotional rewards of giving, we can transform the act of donating from a transactional exchange into a deeply meaningful experience. Remember, every dollar donated to the Veteran Support Team of America represents more than just a financial contribution. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of gratitude, compassion, and patriotism that binds us together as a nation. It's a lifeline of support for those who have sacrificed so much to protect our freedoms, offering them hope, healing, and the opportunity to thrive in civilian life. By embracing the principles we've explored, we can create a ripple effect of generosity, empowering more people to answer the call to support our veterans and ensuring that their sacrifices are never forgotten. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of those who have given so much for our nation.
Welcome back to the Veteran Support Team of America's Philanthropy program. In Chapter 8, we're diving into advanced fundraising math. This approach not only increases donations, but also strengthens donor relationships. Securing major gifts isn't just about asking for more money, it's about crafting a compelling narrative that resonates with donors. Over the next few sections, we'll unravel the complexities of these fundraising tools and discover how they can transform our approach to securing major gifts. To excel in fundraising, we must understand the motivations driving our donors. By aligning our appeals with the values and aspirations of our donors, we can create a powerful connection that goes beyond a simple transaction. Charity auctions tap into the desire to feel part of something bigger. By incorporating elements of engagement, recognition, and impact storytelling, we can elevate the donor experience and inspire greater generosity. Stories connect with us emotionally, making abstract concepts tangible. By weaving together compelling stories, tangible impact metrics, and heartfelt expressions of gratitude, we can create a virtuous cycle of giving. Charity auctions leverage the desire to be part of something larger. The true brilliance of charity auctions lies in their ability to multiply impact while effectively dividing the cost. Imagine an organization raising $10,000 through a charity auction. The organization effectively divides the cost among multiple donors, generating a surplus for other critical programs. The principles that make auctions effective can be adapted to other initiatives. By understanding donor psychology and crafting resonant experiences, organizations can unlock new levels of generosity. Pledges represent a deeper commitment, breaking down barriers to giving. This shared vision creates a powerful bond between the donor and the organization. Pledges create a sense of psychological ownership and commitment. This innate desire to remain consistent with our commitments prompts donors to fulfill their pledges. Securing a pledge is just the first step. Nurturing the relationship is key. By removing barriers and fostering gratitude, organizations can transform pledges into a reliable funding source. Future giving taps into our tendency to discount future costs and benefits. By shifting the perceived cost of giving to the future, we can reduce psychological barriers and encourage substantial contributions. Section 2. From loss aversion to anticipated gains, reframing the giving equation. Our brains are hardwired to avoid losses. The pain of losing something tends to outweigh the pleasure of gaining something of equal value. This loss aversion affects our financial decisions, making us hesitant to part with money. In charitable giving, this can feel like a sacrifice. We focus on what we'll give up, not the positive impact. This creates a psychological barrier to giving. By reframing in terms of anticipated gains, we neutralize loss aversion. Highlight the positive emotions and benefits of their contribution. Imagine offering a naming right for a new hospital wing. Focus on the lasting legacy and lives touched by their generosity. Shifting focus from loss to gain makes donors more receptive. Section 3. Legacy and impact, aligning future gains with philanthropic goals. Future giving aligns with donors' aspirations to create a lasting legacy. Contributions generating positive change long after they're gone is appealing. Endowments align future gains with philanthropic goals. Investing in endowments ensures perpetual support for causes. Interest from endowments provides steady funding, creating a lasting legacy. Planned giving, like bequests and charitable trusts, integrates philanthropy into estate planning. Designating assets to charity upon passing creates a transformative gift. Communicating the value of future giving strategies is key. Donors must understand the impact and benefits of their contributions. Showcasing this alignment inspires new levels of generosity for a brighter future. The compelling logic of future gains, why it resonates with donors. This approach to fundraising aligns with donors' aspirations for growth and abundance, creating a win-win scenario. Imagine inviting a donor to participate in a future where their generosity fuels remarkable achievements. Instead of asking for immediate funds, we invite them to dedicate future success to a cause they believe in. Aligning our appeals with donors' aspirations taps into optimism and generosity. Section 2. Tapping into future earnings. A game changer for recurring giving. One of the most effective ways to leverage the power of future gains is through recurring giving programs. By encouraging donors to commit to a regular donation schedule, debited automatically from their bank accounts or credit cards, we create a sustainable stream of income that provides long-term financial stability for our organization. Recurring giving programs tap into the psychological principle of inertia. Once a donor sets up a recurring donation, they're less likely to cancel it, as long as they're satisfied with the organization's work and impact. This consistent flow of donations allows us to plan for the future with greater confidence, knowing that we have a reliable source of funding to support our programs and initiatives. Furthermore, recurring giving programs can be particularly appealing to younger generations of donors who are accustomed to subscription-based services and online payment platforms. By offering a seamless and user-friendly online donation experience, we can make it incredibly easy for donors to set up recurring donations and support our cause on an ongoing basis. To maximize the effectiveness of our recurring giving programs, we need to communicate the value proposition clearly and compellingly. Highlight the impact that even small recurring donations can have. Emphasize the ease and convenience of online giving, and provide donors with regular updates on how their contributions are making a difference. Section 3. Beyond immediate needs, future gains and long-term sustainability. While it's essential to address immediate needs and respond to urgent crises, it's equally important to think about the long-term sustainability of our organizations. Future gains-focused fundraising allows us to move beyond short-term thinking and build a solid foundation for lasting impact. Endowments, for example, provide a powerful mechanism for securing the financial future of our organizations. By investing a portion of our fundraising proceeds into an endowment, we create a self-sustaining source of income that can support our mission in perpetuity. The interest generated by the endowment provides a steady stream of funding year after year, ensuring that we can continue to serve our beneficiaries for generations to come. Planned giving vehicles, such as bequests and charitable trusts, offer donors a way to align their legacy with their philanthropic passions. By incorporating charitable giving into their estate plans, donors can make transformative gifts that ensure the long-term sustainability of the causes they care about most. By embracing a future gains mindset, we shift from a scarcity mentality to an abundance mentality. We begin to see fundraising not as a constant struggle to meet immediate needs, but as an opportunity to build a brighter future for our organizations and the communities we serve. This shift in perspective can unlock new levels of generosity and create a lasting legacy of impact. Section 1. Recap: multiplying experience, dividing cost. A winning formula. As we conclude our exploration of advanced fundraising math, let's take a moment to recap the key principles we've uncovered. We began by challenging the traditional view of fundraising as a simple transaction, and embraced the idea that maximizing donor experience is just as crucial as the funds themselves. We delved into the psychology behind giving, discovering that donors are driven by a desire to make a difference, to feel connected to a cause, and to witness the tangible impact of their contributions. We explored how strategies like charity auctions, pledges, and future giving can effectively multiply the donor experience while dividing the perceived cost. Remember the allure of a charity auction, where bidders walk away feeling like winners even if they didn't secure the coveted item. Recall the power of pledges, transforming a significant financial commitment into a manageable and fulfilling journey of giving. And let's not forget the compelling logic of future gains, aligning donors' aspirations for a brighter future with the causes they hold dear. These strategies, while seemingly different on the surface, share a common thread. They transform the act of giving from a transactional exchange into a meaningful and enriching experience. Section 2. Empowering our mission, transforming fundraising, transforming lives. By embracing these advanced fundraising principles, we're not just optimizing our fundraising strategies, we're empowering our mission to support those who have selflessly served our country. Every dollar raised, every pledge fulfilled, every act of future giving brings us closer to creating a world where our veterans receive the honor, respect, and support they deserve. Imagine the possibilities: expanded programs offering job training and placement services, providing veterans with the tools they need to transition seamlessly back into civilian life. Envision comfortable and affordable housing options, ensuring that no veteran faces the hardship of homelessness. Picture comprehensive mental health care services, addressing the invisible wounds of war and providing veterans with the support they need to heal and thrive. These are just a few examples of the transformative impact our fundraising efforts can have. By understanding the motivations behind giving and implementing strategic fundraising methods, we can unlock new levels of generosity and create a lasting legacy of support for our nation's heroes. Remember, it's not just about the numbers, it's about the lives we're impacting. It's about restoring hope, providing opportunity, and expressing our unwavering gratitude to those who have sacrificed so much. Section 3. Call to action. Embracing advanced fundraising math for a brighter future. As we move forward, let us embrace the power of advanced fundraising math, not as a complex formula to be deciphered, but as a guiding principle to inform our approach to securing the resources we need to fulfill our mission. Let's challenge ourselves to think creatively, to explore new and innovative ways to engage our donors, and to craft compelling narratives that resonate with their desire to make a difference. Let's leverage technology to streamline the giving process, making it easier than ever for donors to support our cause. And most importantly, let's never lose sight of the human element of fundraising. Let's cultivate relationships built on trust, gratitude, and shared purpose. Let's ensure that every donor feels valued, appreciated, and connected to the impact they're making. The road ahead might present challenges, but by working together, by embracing innovation, and by remaining steadfast in our commitment to our veterans, we can overcome any obstacle. Let's harness the power of advanced fundraising math to multiply our impact, divide the burden of giving, and create a brighter future for those who have served our nation with courage and honor.